Hey guys, it's Nick with Resell2Roam. This is a reselling channel, and you found another episode of a guy in a shed with stuff. And this is episode 2. I'm going to shoot for an hour today, so we're just going to go through and pack some orders and just hang out for a little bit. So come along. Just gonna look for something. April put a phone case that we sold out here. I have no idea what she did with it, so I'm gonna be looking for that kind of off and on. If I don't find it, no big deal. She will probably figure it out tomorrow. But I've got it. I think it doesn't have to go out tomorrow. It can go out like another day, or the day after rather. So yeah. Oh, hang on. I might have found it. It's not that one. I think it's this one. Or maybe it's this blue one. Yep, that one right there. Okay, cool. Hunt is over for that. I want to appreciate everybody who's watched episode 1. This is just, something totally new that I like to do, or that I'm liking so far, because it's no editing whatsoever. So I tend to ramble, but we'll just talk about reselling and other stuff's going on this week. And I actually wrote down a list of a couple topics to talk about, so we'll get through all of that. We had, let's see, put you right there. We had 4 sales today, and actually yesterday I don't think we sold anything, which was kind of a bummer, because I love hearing that cha-ching ring. But today I was listening to the Trash to Cash podcast, which is by some YouTube reselling guys. You've got Dave, the NC Picker, which he just subscribed to my channel, so thank you, Dave, if you see this. And Commonwealth Picker, Kevin, and also Carrie, who is American Arbitrage, or Arbitrage, as Dave likes to call him. And I have been really digging that podcast. I'm a huge fan of podcasts, so anytime I find a podcast that's going to be, something that I'm interested in, of course I'm going to love it. And I have been binge listening the crap out of it at work all day pretty much. And I'm kind of running out of episodes. I kind of jump all over. I started with listening to some new ones, and then I just kind of went back to some old ones. So, but yeah, it's a great time. I think it's a wonderful mix of comedy, entertainment, education. It's a good podcast. You can I listen to it on Apple Podcasts, but I think they're on Apple, and they might be on Spotify. I'm not 100% sure if that's right, but I know they're on Apple Podcasts. And so I've been having a problem with Apple Podcasts, and it might be something I'm doing wrong, because I'm not really tech savvy, but when I would play like an episode, I have to pause it, if like something like that, to have a conversation with a coworker or something. The Apple Podcast would do really weird things. Like it would just like start playing like a different episode halfway through and something like that. I don't know if it's something I was doing wrong. I was partway through the day, I went ahead and like the ones that I had listened to, but like the scroll bar was almost to the end, I went ahead and marked them as played. That seemed to help out a little bit. So if drop a comment down on the video and let me know what I'm doing wrong. I can definitely appreciate a tech help from the YouTube world, so I would appreciate it if you know what I'm doing wrong. But enough talking. We're gonna go ahead and talk about a few orders. So we'll talk about the phone case now. We're in Lynchburg, Virginia, which is kind of in the middle of the state, and they have a local business, which is a bin store. They get product direct from like overstock suppliers and wholesalers, such as from distributors such as Target, maybe some Amazon stuff thrown in there, maybe some Walmart stuff thrown in there too, and I'm not sure where all it comes from, but you kind of see some brands is definitely Target. But we have loved going there. We usually go there twice a week. So they have $7 day after they restock, and then it goes down $1 each day. And we usually hit up $7 day and $1 day. And this was fine from $1 day, but usually it depends on how Dollar Day goes. If Dollar Day is going very well, they'll just keep it at $1. If Dollar Day is moving kind of slow, they'll throw it out on their Facebook page. This is Lynchburg Treasure Hunt. You can look them up. They will throw it out. It's fill an IKEA bag for $15, and that's what April did with this one. I'm not sure exactly the cost of goods for this item, but I know it's $1 or less. I'm pretty sure this was on fill a bag day, you know, which you anything and everything that's left in the bins, you can just cram it into an IKEA bag and, you know, get the whole thing for $15. It's a great place to source. We've made a ton of sales from that. In fact, there's a video on the channel. It's like these Dollar Day deals or something like that. I'm kind of going like this in the thumbnail, so pointing at y'all crazy. So make sure you check that out if you want to see more. And if you're local to Lynchburg area, or you know, you want to make the drive from wherever, it's a pretty cool bin store. So, but enough talking about that. So this iPhone case, oh, that's not going far. It's only going to Pennsylvania. But iPhone 11 case, it sold for $9.97 free shipping, and I'm just gonna put it in a poly mailer. I think it'll definitely fit. That'd be perfect right there. Look how sweet that is, guys. Like, oh, sorry, I thought you were a different angle. Boom. Let's see. I think I got a couple cardboard slats. No, I think I might just get some bubble. I don't know, can it go like that? So curious to know if, so we're resellers, me and my wife, and we run the, you know, I'll be honest, it's the majority is her. I just kind of do the YouTube, most of the YouTube stuff, and, you know, I'd say probably up to 40% of the reselling stuff. Just depending on, you know, what time of year it is. My job does keep me busy traveling and working and whatnot, so I would love to be home more to be able to do stuff. Right now God's being very good to me, and he's allowing me to work at home, so I'm very appreciative of that, and I like being more involved with where I'm at right now. But so I'm curious where I was going with that. Do you run your resale business by yourself, or if you're with a partner, what type of situations maybe cause a little bit of tension where you might do something and they want to do it a particular way? And this is one thing. I don't know if she'd be okay with shipping it like this. I don't know if she would want to put it in a box or add some bubble wrap, because I think this is going to be okay the way it is, because it is basically a box in a bag. But the way I'm going to get around it is I'm going to leave it like this, and I'm going to leave it on her shipping table. And actually, I'm not going to do that because she told me not to do that. She said put it on the shelf. So I'm going to leave it on the shelf for her and open, unsealed. And if she needs to make changes, she can. That way, you know, if she thinks it's good to go, most of the work's done. So that was a very easy item to ship. All right. We'll go ahead and talk about this one. So, vintage Tupperware. A lot of resellers know about this. So it's, you know, I'm not gonna waste a lot of time. But yeah, vintage Tupperware sales. This was a picture. We've bought this. It was sometime last year. So it was on the it pays to be the early bird or something along those lines. If you go back to my channel, we made a video on it. This was an estate sale, and it was basically we filled an IKEA bag of Tupperware for $12, and we've sold off several pieces. There was some Servalier containers and a bunch of other stuff. We took some other pieces to the booth, you know, that we have items for sale at, and this one was listed for a while, and I think this is one that April took down and then relisted, and we thought this was a good, we were happy with this buy when we bought this because we had two pictures. It was like, this is the big boy, and then you had like the smaller picture that was a different color. But this one sold, and what did we get for this? Let's go back. $20.99 plus shipping. So, and I'm trying to see where this is going. Okay, this is going to Kentucky. That's not too far away. All right, where am I? Oh, I put my list of stuff to talk about underneath the camera, so to make sure I don't throw you on the floor when we go do it. So we're gonna go through the sales. Do y'all battle your 90-day total? Because I mean, that's obviously like one of the main ways a reseller could kind of track their progress. I mean, obviously it tracks how much money you've had in sales. So today we hit a milestone. We hit 9,000, and our 90-day total has never been that high. And we hit it. We were just over 9,000, and then something must have dropped off around 3 o'clock today, because then we went down to like 90 or 8,900 or something like that, and some change. So, is that something that is that something that, how important is the 90-day total to you? And is there like different ways you track your progress? Let me know down in the comments. So yeah, we talked about that. We talked about that already. Ooh, I've hit 3. Wow. Cool. So this is probably going to be the challenge to ship. I don't know if I've got a box big enough. I might have to build one. It's not going to go in that. I don't think it's going to go in this. No, it's not going to go in that. I don't think we have any more 9x9. Oh, yeah, we do. 12 by 9 by 9. It should go in this. I believe it will. Oh, that's going to be perfect. I can hold this together. That'll sit nice. We'll put a little bit of bubble wrap, a little bit of packing paper in there. It'll be just fine to go down the road. Oh, Lord. I am so clumsy this evening. I don't know what's going into me. I think it's because I've been staying up later. I'm sure that sounded great. All right, so let's talk about tape guns. So this one, we have 2. I think one of them is inside, and we've been using this one. So this one, the blade to cut the tape is like spring actuated. I do not like this. I like the one that has the blade that protrudes the whole time. That's a little bit dangerous. I like to live dangerously. But I like that because I think you can fine tune it. You don't have to press so hard to get the tape to line up and cut. So, reseller problems, let me know. Are you team safety or team danger? Just comment down below with one of those. All right, so got that. Did I already get bubble? Yeah, I think I did. That's another thing I didn't do. I'm glad. See, I did not seal that poly mailer, because now, I mean, if I had sealed that poly mailer, I wouldn't have been able to, put the thank you card in there. So, kudos to me. You're welcome, wife. I do these things for us. All right. Chicken scratch. Chicken scratch. And I think I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna do some of this. up. And I think this is going to be done. By the way, this is like the first batch of this, you know, colorful eBay tape that we've got. It smells so bad. It's like a strong chemical smell when you use it. Y'all let me know, does it bother you? I mean, come on, eBay. I mean, I love the tape. I love that it, you know, advertises eBay and advertises, you know, reselling and, you know, stuff like that, and it kind of promotes eBay altogether. But I mean, it's like I need to wear like one of those, you know, respirators or something to do it. All right, here's another question I have for y'all. So my lovely wife has let's say kindly encouraged me, because I have forgotten a couple times, to cover all the seams. Is this something that you do? Do you ship it, you know, just top and bottom like this? Or are you gonna go take the time to cover all the seams of the box? I mean, I get it, just because, you know, it's the, you know, you don't want water seeping in, or, you know, it just shores up the box a little bit better. It offers a little bit more protection. But is it worth it? Is it worth it to you as a reseller? Do you think that customers, when they get their box, they're going to be looking for this stuff? You know, do you think it's going to cause negative feedback or anything like that? Two down, two to go. So we talked about tape dispensers that we didn't like, but man, have I liked this one. This one is just, oh, it's, oh, I mean, it's even made in Italy. Look at that. Can y'all see? I had no idea when I just did that. But so that style tape dispenser, I don't know who makes it, but that one I thoroughly enjoyed that one. I think it's great because, like, I mean, certain situations when you're making the box, yeah, you need the pistol grip one, but this one, just for, you know, once that box is made and it can hold itself together, oh, it's just this one just, it's been a game changer, at least for us. So. All right. Okay. £1 14 ounces. Alrighty. Number 2 all boxed up. Alright, let's go back to my list, because I've only got like two more things to package up, and I was trying to stretch this out longer than last time. Oh yeah, so I bought a Linktree, or the Linktree service. So like I said, I'm not very tech savvy. I've seen other you know, YouTube creators and resellers and whatnot have Linktree, especially on the Instagram, and I love it. It's great. It's the system was very easy to use. I got the $5 option, and apparently it's like $5 a month, but if you paid for it all in one lump sum, it went down to $3. So a year was like less than $40, whatever that math is. And I've really liked it because you can, I mean, I'm not looking for anything fancy that's gonna, you know, strobe music and strobe lights whenever people look at it, but it's got the new logo. I don't know if I talked about that last last video. Is we got a new logo. So my lovely wife April, has painstakingly designed a new logo for the for the YouTube channel, and yeah, that's on the YouTube channel now. It's on their Instagram as our logo, and we got the link tree put up. The only issue I've had, and this is probably just because I don't know my login information to get it to the you know, on the Mac, but I wasn't able to get TikTok to go over, and that's probably mostly me. It's not Linktree's fault. But I like how, like, you can, like, your most important link that we've got is the one for the store, and that's the one that kind of, you know, pulses and wobbles or whatever, is trying, you know, to draw attention to you, so you can click on it. So when people click on it, they can go to our store, and then go to our store, they can see what we got, and they see what we got and go buy our stuff. Then we get a cha-ching. See, that's what makes the world go around. But yeah, so Linktree was, I like it. I'm hoping to continue it up on the Instagram. I think it's great. You know, everything that you need. I got, you know, my wife's Instagram, which is also reselling. It's Redeem Finds. You can look her up. She's basically, you know, doing more stuff as far as like the booth and like the reselling goes. And then, you know, mine's a little bit of reselling, a little bit of YouTube on the Resell2Roam one. And we've also got, you know, Poshmark store link, eBay store link, and there's one more I'm forgetting. Luckily, I have Linktree. Yeah, so we got eBay, YouTube channel, both Instagram, the Poshmark store. Oh, the other YouTube channel. How silly of me to forget that I have a second channel. So for those of you who don't know, I'll back up. We've been doing Resell2Roam for a year. The whole gist of why we do this is we think experiences are more important than things for our kids, and we want to give them experiences over things. So it's hard when, you know, you have to work to pay the bills and you're saving up for like a trip or vacation, and then something tragic happens, like car repairs or you know, something along those lines. It takes the money that you were planning for fun and makes it pay for stuff that's, you know, that's a need. So the whole thing with reselling, you know, my wife got into this, and, you know, we're using it to cover some bills, yes, the profits that we get from the business, but also a big chunk of that is to fund our adventures as a family. And I've kind of sort of got into a little bit of, you know, I guess destinations as far. I travel a lot for work, so I'm always using like the Marriott system. I know a bunch of hacks or tips or tricks with that, as far as you know, dealing with Marriott and how you can use their rewards to basically get you free nights. But I'm rambling again. So we have a second channel, and it's Nick Knack Travel Hack. It's Nick without the K, Knack with the K, Travel Hack. And I think right now we're at 6 subscribers. So thank you to all 6 of you who subscribe to that. But basically, it's just a vlog channel where we're vlogging. Right now we're vlogging Walt Disney World, our trip to that we took a couple months ago. I'm real behind. I've got 3 videos up, and I've got probably 3 more to make. And then I've got a bunch of stuff that I want to do with like tips and tricks and stuff like that. But it's just right now I'm kind of crunched for time. So it's going to get there. It's going to get built up. I'm, you know, going to, you know, take some time and dedication and devote to that. So, but yeah, run on over, check out that channel. I'd appreciate it if you, you know, want to see what we do and, you know, how we save ourselves a little bit of stress. All right, let's talk about that. All right, so we'll go on, pack another item. Okay, so I know I've talked about Lynchburg Treasure Hunt, and this is the biggest seller of the day that we got. So there's 2 of them. It's pure water filters, right? The box was open. You got 3 of these, 3 filters in each box, but all 6 of the filters are sealed. So items in bins sometimes get destroyed, or partially not destroyed. Boxes of items sometimes get damaged, but doesn't mean that the product's not still good. So this was a $1 find. I got each box for $1 a piece. I got $2 invested into this listing, and it sold. What did it sell for, Nick? Oh yeah, so it's sold $50 free shipping. So I think this is going to be, I don't know, I'm guessing around $8-9. But yeah, so these sold for 50. Let's see, minus 2. I mean, we're probably looking at around a $35 profit on this. And this is like, these items like this is like the when we, with the Lynchburg treasure hunt, this is when we first started getting into some like everyday items, not like the the vintage yard sale finds or the one-offs or stuff like that. Like this is like items like this have become our new bread and butter for the store, because we've sold, you find ink cartridges, water filters, mouthwash. I bought 12 32-ounce things of mouthwash, Listerine Pro White mouthwash, and I lotted them up in lots of 4, with for, I think it was $42, $41.97 free ship, and I had enough for three or multi quantity. I had enough for 3 of them, quantity of 3 on a listing. Cannot talk tonight. Hang on. Arizona green tea, by the way. Arizona, if you see this, you can sponsor me. I would take it in tea. I drink this stuff all the time. All right. So, but yeah, looking probably around a $35 profit, and somewhere around that. So yeah, it's with these items we're getting into them heavy. We're starting to look for stuff like that all the time now. All right, so now I gotta figure out where this is going. I don't think I want to put it in a poly mailer, but I don't think I want to put it. We'll just use a box. I think this will work. That might be too tall. I think they're gonna be too tall. Yeah, they're too tall. All right, so while I try to find a box that'll work, I don't know, can I put them in a poly mailer? Oh, speaking of boxes, shout out to work, because I brought all these boxes home. These are, just empty boxes. I think they're perfect size for shipping like VHSs and something like that. I got like 10 of those, and plus that big boy right there. So boxes, they pretty much allow me to take what I want, and I love that about work. That's obviously. That it fits like they got space up top, but it fits good. All right, so I'm gonna have to, that's got like a battery sign on it. I mean, you can just kind of Sharpie over top of this and reuse the box. So but yes, oh, I almost forgot chicken scratch. And yeah, so I'm at about half an hour. I might drop a, I don't know, it depends on how I go. I I might share something that I bought, like for sourcing, or I'm anticipating, because I said on the last video that I have that I applied to be a seller on Whatnot, because from everything that I'm seeing from Whatnot and all the resellers are saying that it's like it's going to be a big wave of the future. And I really hope that Whatnot saw my Instagram post. I know I am not very big as a YouTuber in the reselling community. I hope that they still allow me to come on and sell. I think it's going to be, I mean, I just want to do it for the experience. I've been watching a ton of videos about Whatnot, and I think I've got the process locked down. Well, time will only tell with that, but I've been part of a Whatnot auction, and it's really enjoyable, and it's super cool. So if you haven't got into Whatnot yet, I would download that app on my phone, check that out. They've got stuff from Funko Pops to baseball cards and all kinds of stuff. So hopefully when I get approved, I will let you know my Whatnot store, so you can catch an auction, because I'm kind of prepping in anticipation for that. So we'll see. All right, did I put the thank you? Yes, I did. All right, so now it's just time for some. I am putting it over. 3 pounds 2 ounces on that. All right, 3 down. I've completely lost my mind. Oh, no, I haven't. It's right there. All right. Okay, so I know this is like unedited content. We have a ton of edited content. I just wanted a different feel for this type of stuff. But this weekend, we are doing a complete revamp, clean out, clean up of the shed, and also a bunch of stuff inside, just because we need to do spring cleaning. Basically, we're going to be setting aside a bunch of stuff for an upcoming yard sale that we're having. It's going to be like a community yard sale at our local pool, and some of the proceeds will go as donations. And we're going to set up aside a bunch of stuff for that, but we've also we've got tons of inventory that we have got to clear up space for in here. So slow sellers on eBay, you're kind of getting just tossed to the side, and we're going to yard sell you and just kind of clear out, because yard sale season is coming, and it is going to be here quicker than we think. So I mean, we had a 60-degree day earlier, and yard sale, technically we're going to yard sale this weekend. It is indoor, but hopefully we find some good stuff. And we're definitely looking. So I'm not entirely sure what happened. The GoPro said it was getting too hot and it just cut off. So I'll swap batteries, and I think I'm gonna turn the fan on. I'm gonna turn the air conditioner on in here because it's still winter time, but I think I am gonna turn fan on, so maybe that'll circulate the air just a little bit more. Sorry if it's going to be, you know, background noise or whatnot. But forgot what's. Oh yeah, so we're just going to be making a lot of room in here, and you know, going through all this stuff, trying to set stuff aside for, you know, either donations or yard sale or, you know, whatever it's going to be, and that way we can you know, just have the space we need. Also, we don't have an organizational thing. I mean, I know I talked about this last video, but like, it's just like stuff. Like, I mean, if we sell some Tupperware, I know it's in here, but I don't really know where. And same thing, you know, with all over. We just kind of got like stuff that is, you know, together. But anyway, let me see if I can. Is that okay? I think that's okay. Maybe. All right. So here's another thing. So we'll talk about this real quick. This is like the tool that you use to fix Christmas lights, and so this came from Lynchburg Treasure Hunt, of course, and it was $3 day. April got this, so $3 for this. The sale through rates on these things are like insane. Like, this is like the light keeper, so like, let me, oh, come on eBay, work with me. All right, so Light Keeper Pro. So right now, it's 56 listed. $671 sold. 671. I don't know if that's going to focus or not. The sell-through rate of these things is outstanding. Like, I don't think we've ever bought an item that has this high of a sell-through rate. I mean, it wasn't even listed 24 hours and it sold, which of course, I mean, but golly, 50 listed and over 600 sold. That's just great. So, if you find these at a yard sale or wherever you're gonna, you know, find it at, if it's new like this, pick them up. I mean, it might only be like a $15 profit, or, you know, maybe a little bit less, depending on if you offer free shipping or not. But pick it up, because this thing is going to sell. It is probably going to sell fast. I mean, like, if you could find like a box of them that somebody wants to get rid of, that would be just a no-brainer. Just pick it up. All right, so that'll go out in the poly mailer. I don't think it's going to fit. We get another chicken scratch card. Yeah, that GoPro battery's still hot. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I mean, I've got my charger in here hooked to my battery pack, but I don't know if I should throw it back on charge or not. I don't want it to pop. I think that's going to be just fine too, but just to be safe, I'm going to set that over here. If she would like to add bubble wrap, she can add some bubble wrap. I'm like burning through my talking points way quicker than I thought I would. Yeah, I've only got like one thing else to talk about, but you know, we'll try to make the best of it. So if you do reselling, let me know down in the comments. Do you just do eBay? Is it just shipping stuff out, or like do you diversify, or maybe not diversify is not the right word, but do you have multiple platforms? And I'm not just talking about online platforms. Like, we have a booth that we put stuff at for sale. We flip furniture locally on Facebook Marketplace. Last year we flipped over $1,000 in furniture, and that's a great way to kind of get started. You can find, you know, good pieces like at Goodwill. Even the Restore is also another place. Like, we've got a pretty expensive piece of furniture that we're working on right now. We got it we got this thing for pennies on the dollar. and it's in decent condition to be used. And we're hoping that we're gonna take about a $70 investment and make about $700 out of it. We're hoping. We're not sure. I mean, we're doing a little bit of work to it, and then we got to list it. But it is a very luxury manufacturer of furniture, and we just lucked out when we found it at the Restore. So if you've got a Restore, it's like a Habitat for Humanity Restore in your area where you're at, make sure you check it out, because I think that's a place that a lot of people don't think about. And we always find, it seems like most time we find stuff there. And like this was a huge, piece of, it's going to be a huge profit, once it goes through. But so far this year, so we did about $1,000 last year. This year we flipped 2 pieces, or April's flipped 2 pieces. There I go, taking credit. Oh, what's that? Oh, TikTok message. April has, April gets all the credit for that, because she's the one that is doing all the furniture flipping. So she flipped it was really colorful. Tune in for, like, subscribe, that way you can see it in a future video. We're definitely gonna do a video on it, but just not on a guy in a is it a guy in the shed? I forgot about the thing. A guy in a shed with stuff. That's what you're watching. So it was this really colorful, like, footstool bench thing that she picked it up for 10. She sold that for 50 this year so far. And then in a recent estate sale, she got a lot of different lamps. There was like a couple standing lamps, like floor lamps, and then a couple other lamps. I think it was $10 for the lot of 4 lamps. And she sold the 1 lamp for 15. So we've got 3 more to go, and we're already in the profit on that. So I think furniture flip is going to pick up spring, summer. That's usually when it's like at its peak. But yeah, so yeah, we're doing okay. We're about $63. No, $53 after you take out cost of goods. So we're at 50. We're $50 in the profit on furniture flipping so far this year. Let me know in the comments. Do you flip furniture? Have you ever thought about flipping furniture? On our channel, our wrought iron patio table video is the most viewed video that we have. It's over 10,000 views. So if you want to check that out, make sure you subscribe. Go down below, check it out. All right. I think that's everything. Let me double check. I might not be able to make it an hour, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, we got the phone case. That was a canceled order. Yeah, I love when, people buy something and then immediately send you a message to cancel because, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to buy that. Does it bother you? I mean, I understand that mistakes happen, but I just don't know the sequence of events that would need to happen for me to click on something and then, click purchase. Okay, I'm rambling. Sorry. Oh, we do have one more thing to pull. And I tell you what, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab the piece and then come back over here. That's not good content. You're coming with me. All right. Oh, Lord have mercy. See what I mean when I talk about how packed this place is? Like, hot mess does not even begin to describe it. I mean, what other channels are going to give you this perspective? I mean, right now I'm wedging the GoPro in between a soft camera case and the shelf so you can kind of see what's going on. All right. Okay. All right, so here's another thing that you can look out for, because this is like, they're gonna be, I mean, it's gonna take you a while. There's, semi-slow sellers, but for the initial investment, which was at the Goodwill. It was $3.99. You can kind of see right here. The $3.99 price tag is chess pieces. And what these are like carved marble chess pieces. Now, the whole set wasn't there. It was missing 2 pieces to begin with, and then when I was going through, 3 other pieces were cracked and broken. So I've got I don't have a complete set, but what I did, you can list them individually, and like pawns are listed, I think, for starting out at 11, and then going up to like the kings and queens, you know, they're listed for like $14.97 free shipping. So all of these, I did free shipping on all of them. There goes that green tea again. But yeah, so like if you can find these, get in like these, this is like, you know, it's like a carved marble, but be very careful with them, because if you drop them, they're going to crack and break. So I just I listed them. It took a lot of work. It took a long time to list them individually, like, you know, one of each one, and then just add the quantity. But the benefit of that is that you get multi-quantity listings out of it. Now I think we've sold, this might be the second or third one that's sold, but I got my money back when I sold the first one, and it's just going to be profit after profit for each piece that we sell after this. And this is something that I think you should keep an eye out for, because it's just kind of like a set it and forget it. Eventually, you know, it'll make money, because people would, okay, maybe someone, you know, drop this piece, and they, you know, they don't want to buy the whole set because it's a lot of money to buy the whole set. They just, you know, buy another piece, and they can continue to play chess. And now, well, yeah, do an unedited video, Nick. You'll love it. I can't find my phone. Now I gotta find my phone. What did I do with my phone? Honestly, I have no idea what I did with it. Ooh, ow. Yeah, that's going in the video. That's definitely going in the video. That was the Barbie jet. Guess I should have folded the wing up. Okay, I have no idea what I did to set my phone down. Alright, that didn't take as long as I thought, because I did find my phone. I just left it on this thing. So I gotta figure out which piece is going. This is the bishop. Bishop. Yep, that's it. Alright, so this is the piece that sold. It's the white bishop, and sold for $13.97 free ships, going to California. But so it's very light. I think it'll probably still be in the $8 range for profit, something like that. We shall see. Maybe it's a little bit more, maybe it's a little bit less. Golly, I'm knocking over everything tonight. Why are you so clumsy? So April got special boxes. 4x4x8. These are cool because I have not put one of these together before. Oh, by the way, where do you get boxes from? How do you do your boxes? Do you like have a subscription? We've got a bunch of USPS boxes here. We very rarely use them. I mean, it's just you know, sometimes the shipping rates are just, you know, easier if you don't use their boxes. But like we usually go to Staples, and we've got like the rewards at Staples. So at Staples, I think it's if you buy 5 or more of the same size box, the price gets cut in half. So usually we just kind of wait until we need boxes and we'll go out and get some. I know a lot of people have it automated that just, you know, they click on the boxes that they need. If you have a great box delivery service, especially if they sell like wide boxes but not tall, kind of like a VCR combo would fit in, that would be great. It'd be very helpful if you could just drop that down information in the comment section. I would appreciate it. Alrighty, so now I'm going to tape this up. I just fully encased it in wrap, and I wonder if I can. Is it worth resizing? I don't even know. Honestly, I think that I'm gonna call that good. That's perfect. All right, so now I wonder what I'm gonna have to do. I know I'm gonna have to write a chicken scratch card, and I'm just gonna fold it long ways. Hopefully that's good to go. Yep. This is the chest piece. .3 ounces, so under 6 ounces packed. I mean, that's gonna be a pretty good shipper. All right. Oh, all right. So I am gonna cut the camera off again. I'll be right back. I'm gonna show you. Some of my whatnot stuff that I got to prep. Okay, guys. So I just got back. My wife is gonna kill me for this. Luckily, she doesn't watch these videos anyway. So we have a rule, and I'm kind of addicted to VHSs. And the rule is I can't bring any more VHSs in until I get rid of some. And I can't really, you know, they're kind of like verboten, whatever that word is. But I'm kind of really wanting to prep like for whatnot with like a VHS run. Spazzy W, I know I shouted him out in the last video, Arkansas Picker, and if you want to see him, pictures in the way, right there. All right, so Spazzy, he did a whatnot auction where he kind of auctioned off some VHSs, and I know they don't go for a lot of money, but I just thought it'd be kind of cool to auction them off. And so I was going through, no joke, I was going through the parking lot today and I found $5. So I decided to take the $5 to the Goodwill and buy as many VHSs as I could with it, and we're gonna go and take a look at them. I have not comped any of these. I left my phone in the car. I had like 5 minutes to I wasn't, you know, didn't really have the time to stop anyway, so I just took 5 minutes to walk in, grab a couple things, and then, you know, pay and went out. And it came to just under $5. I rounded up, gave him $5 cash. First one is like Firestorm, and this is Machine Gun Magic. Machine Gun Magic, some of the most exciting live fire footage you've ever seen. And like, yeah, ooh, Machine Gun Mystique. But the only thing I did, I checked to make sure that the actual VHS was in there. I haven't, I don't know, should I look them up? I mean, golly, if I bought a $100 DVD or VHS, I probably would want to know. So Let's see here. Fire storm in the desert. Oh, wow. Wow. So there is 4 listed from $7 all the way up to $87.99. And let's see, is 4 listed? Let's see how many sold. 2 sold. One sold for $5.40 plus ship. Another one sold for, well, it was originally listed for $15.99 free ship, and the best offer was accepted. So I think that's going to be safe to go in the Whatnot auction. All right, next up is Red Scorpion, Dolph Lundgren. I've never seen this movie. Thought it was a pretty cool graphic, and the headline, you know, 80s movies headline. They think they control him. Think again. So, you know, 80s action movie. I might have to like watch some of these just so I can watch them before the Whatnot auction. But, and I'm saying this, I really hope to get on Whatnot. So, Whatnot, you know, if you see this, add your boy. Alright, so this one, Red Scorpion. Golly, Red Scorpion. There it is. Looks like that's $5.99. There are 70 listed, so this is probably definitely going in a Whatnot safe pile. Yeah, 12 sold. I mean, it's selling for like $6 to $8, but I think that'd be cool. Next one is Jeff Foxworthy. You might be a redneck if I mean, I know it's more like a southern thing, but like if you grew up in the 90s, especially in the South, you knew who Jeff Foxworthy was. You knew who Jeff Foxworthy was before the Blue Collar Comedy Tour. I'm just going to set that out there. All right. So, yeah, that'll be going in Whatnot. Crocodile Dundee. I mean, it's a classic, Crocodile Dundee. I don't know. I do like Crocodile Dundee. This one, I haven't looked this up. The cardboard sleeve is in very good condition on this one. I don't know if this is like an actual, like, what do you call it, first run or original, but I'm gonna have to look that up. If it's, you know, worth a lot, then it won't go in Whatnot, but you know, we'll see. Desperado, always a good choice. You know, it's I don't think this one is. I think this was probably like the one that was, you know, not the first release. I mean, it might be, because Desperado was a 90s movie instead of the 80s, I think. So, but yeah, like, I mean, a guitar case full of guns, action-packed, drug lords in Mexico, you know, Antonio Banderas out for revenge. How could you not like Desperado? All right, here's another one. Runaway Ralph. I've never seen this. I just saw that it was like a cool 80s graphic and it had Fred Savage in it. So that's the reason why I picked up this. It was ABC Kid Time. I don't know how popular or how desirable this is. Let's find out. $77 listed. Okay, so they list from like $6 to $10, and 7 sold. So yeah, that's definitely going in Whatnot. All right, so I'll save the one I thought was the most interesting for last, and I haven't, like I said, I hadn't looked that one up either. But this is Lilo and Stitch. This is probably something I'm going to keep. In our camper, we do have a combo VHS DVD, so I'm probably going to keep it and just put this in the camper, just so my son can have, you know, another kid VHS to watch. But Stitch is Lilo and Stitch. Like, I'm a huge fan of Stitch. Stitch is probably one of my favorite Disney characters ever, and we didn't have a copy of Lilo and Stitch. Yes, April, if you watch this, yes, I know we subscribe to Disney Plus. I know. Okay, I know we're paying by the month to stream it whenever we want to, and it's on 4K and all that. but it's not VHS. It's not, okay? We're not gonna be able to take the 4K TV in the camp. Well, we could take the 4K TV. No, never mind. We're just gonna keep this, okay? I'll get rid of a VHS of mine, but not Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump's not. All right, so the last one, and this is sealed. Like, yeah, this is like one of the things. So I'm gonna come up. Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. So this might be a great moment. I don't know. I think it's a really cool title. It's definitely got a vintage. 1986 is when it's copyrighted. So, and it was originally $1.50. Let's see. Did I find VHS gold, or will it go on Whatnot? And maybe you could own it. Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. I don't think so. I'm gonna give this a chance. I'm gonna go condition brand new. Okay, there's 8 listed. I don't see that artwork, but I think it's gonna go on Whatnot because it's like a $20 seller. 8 listed. Sold items. 2 sold. Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. Sold for $6.99 and $9.99. Brand new VHS. Cool title though. I mean, I think that there's like one little break in it right here. Like there's a break in the plastic, but as you can see, plastic is all covered there. This thing has never been out of the wrapper, just like the corner got snagged. But yeah, so this is like, okay, so it looks like this was original film from 1964, and it was put on VHS in 1986. But all right, so we'll wrap things up. I don't know how much time we get. I try to get you an hour, guys. If not, I'm sorry. I'll try better next time. Maybe we'll have to write down some more talking points. So yeah, like, subscribe, all that stuff that you know how to do. If you enjoyed the content, I'm really digging the non-editing part. I'm just kind of getting over like being in front of the camera and kind of just trying to be myself a little bit more through these through this segment of it. So yeah, if you had any questions, anything you want to talk about, talking points for the next episode, let me know. Hit me up down in the comments, and also you can find us on Instagram with our brand new link tree. And we're also on TikTok. I make a TikTok every once in a blue moon. And yeah, check us out. All right, you guys, have a great one. I will see you on the next one.